Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Makes the catch. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Simmons. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Pressure coming. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. What a cut. Now he's loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. It's caught. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Hardy. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Hardy. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's third down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder to get the first down.
And he's in for the touchdown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Smith. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Now this offense is back on the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Turner. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Johnson looking to throw. Gets it out fast. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
First down for the offense.
Used the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. So, Jesse, they're able to connect on the crossing route against the zone. You run that pattern against that coverage. What do you have to keep in mind?
Well, the receiver needs to know where the soft spot is in the defense so he can gear himself down.
He's going for the goal line. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. South Carolina somehow, some way, found a way there in Columbia and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on third and short from the 21. Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Great place to start for this offense. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Johnson wants to throw it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. Smart move to get down with the slide. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. Uses a nifty move to work his way to the 24. Line getting set on 2nd down. Rides to back and leaves it. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Can't get him to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4.
And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Woo. Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the punt team. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking for space, it's Hardy. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Johnson looking to throw. Got him downfield. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Fullback's got it. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Loses 2. Brings up 2nd down.
Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. He's going to take off. Short gain on the play before he slides. Now facing a 3rd and long. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Looking for room. It's Turner. Picks up the first down, still moving. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's a passing situation, and you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. The fair catch called for and made. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. They're working that left side. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Powers through the defender. Brought down at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. It'll be a 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Johnson wants to throw it. Quick strike complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. The official says no good. Had a chance to make this lead 20, but we're still sitting on a 17.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Getting up close to midfield, gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Backed up now, here's second and long. Now the play fake. Still looking, on the move.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, better look out. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Are forced to settle for the field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Johnson looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference, defense.
Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on first down. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27.
Second down.
Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Second down.
Johnson wants to throw it. He's got it on the move. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a pass rusher. Everybody remembers their first sack.
So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
We're just about ready to start the second half.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
1st and 10.
They'll go back to work on offense. Going to the run to start this second half. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Firing to the right, complete. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Johnson looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Simmons. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. It's a draw. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll run play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. They punt it away on fourth down. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off play action on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. They're dealing with a second and long. The give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's second and long.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, third and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on first and second or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Tough sledding there as he picks up one to the 29.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Gets it to him on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On third and long, he has to throw for it. A little screen to the running back. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds his big tight end. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the fullback. Piles through the defense. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Run it with the fullback. Fighting off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Johnson looking to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. East Carolina looked dynamic today in a strong victory there inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. They did the little things well, they did the big things well, and well, that's how you win games. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here, though.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. They'll go to the ground. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the right. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now setting up shop in the red zone. Johnson wants to throw it. Puts it out of the air. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Operating in the red zone here on second down. This quarterback part of their running game. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Robertson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Offense in the hurry up. Find some fresh air. Turning it on. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Now they're going to throw it. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got a man, it's Robertson. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. A shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the middle. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Sticks it in his belly. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go to the fullback. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Johnson looking to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Finds a tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Takes the handoff. It's Hardy. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Zings it complete to the right. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get it through the air. Sets up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Robertson. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Robertson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Oh, they're after him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws for the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week, and that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players, got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.